This is Deb. This is Anzie. COVID face. I actually believe it's a trifecta of chemical poisoning, food poisoning, and then COVID. It can be. The body's got to have a certain level of wellness to adapt to these things. And fighting all these other things. Anyway, it might not be. I don't know. Who cares? Because my purpose on Earth is to teach humanity about the swirling and twirling of our energy around our biofield, around our body and biofield. Marty, this is a hashtag NFT artwork we can sell to fund using life-centric thinking to bring peace on Earth. Now, I think I've already said, I've thought a lot about, I have a whole bit. It's a pretty simple bit, but it's an important bit. That, peace is a destination in many ways. Actively undertaken in the future after that. But, we'll know it when we feel the safety of it. And the way we get there is we also have to start being in harmony. Have to be able to do my thing in resonance with your thing while we're occupying the same spaces and times and things like that. Okay, I just lost my train of thought because Zanzi is chewing on herself. We are in real jeopardy. So this is bedrock. This illness, the care I've been taking care of Zanzi is all a couple days, right? Nature takes its course. She's got an infection on her paw, but then now I thought we had fixed a flea situation, but no, so she's biting herself raw, which is ultimately what caused the paw situation. And then now, what I've endured, the state of humanity. It's just one story, one crucial, important story, because nobody else really that I can see is brave enough to unfold their stream of consciousness day in, day out, on and on and on, trying to make art. It's all practice. That's why it's sort of the Leonardo sketchbook NFT art. How did she do what she did? People are going to want to know. It'll be like, well, 1999. Get this lovely video. See, I'm temporal dancing. I'll get to there. Who do I need to be today? And then, how do I meet the right people? That's it. So now with this phrase, swirling and twirling energy, I had to come on. This is literally seesaw. The pain of being ill in a car with no access to bio situations. The needing to restrict your water. Even as your body wants you to drink and produce urine, and you're like, but I can't. Zanzi, please. Please. Come on. Stop. Okay, good. Good job. Let me see. This sentient being is being tortured by neglect of the person who knows best how to care for her, which is that sometimes we have to avoid the system until there's really nothing that Deb can do. So far, we've never hit a point where Deb's not been able to figure out what to do. But she could die sometime, really, from autistic meltdown. Try being autistic and sick. A whole other level of being tsunamied about by sensations. Always creating, swirling and twirling. That's my job, is to explain the swirling and twirling of human energy. Explain human functioning via the particle wave complementarity. Oh, this is my catchphrase. The explainer of the particle wave complementarity. Well, it's going to start being really cool to be smart enough to understand Deb. It is going to be one hell of a challenge. Who can keep up with her? Oh no, you gotta buy the download, because you're gonna want to listen to it 3-4 times. You map it out, diagram out what she's saying. Getting the, there'll be some allusions, some references. You're gonna need to, get your Google on. Well, once you see how I'm tying this to this to this to this to this, a la Robin Williams. Socratic monologues are going to be the hottest ticket. Very near future. All right. I got my one-woman improv career. Then I have a feature film that needs to get made quite soon. Demonstrating racial harmony with my college pal. And Miss Jill Scott. I don't know what else to say about Londolozy. Then there's this global symposium. Then the real world help everyone across the globe. Employing philosophy to unite African, Eastern, and Western approaches to do-it-yourself well-being. This is what the philosophical hypothesis of bioelectricity. Start learning how to run it. Fix yourself before you need to go to the doctor. Listen to your body every day. Great seminar series in a t-shirt. Because here's the key to life. Self-truth, self-trust, and self-touch. In your self-truth, in your self-trust, it's all embodied. It's your feelings, right? You got to be living in bliss. That's what we were designed as the pinnacle of evolution, is to be in states of salience. Okay, we don't want judgment words here. We don't want, in our current concept of reality, this can't be possible. Well, when I take you into, say, a trance state, which is what this is. Another level of my art form is I perform entranced, sometimes endogenously, sometimes with phytocannabinoids. I doubt, ultimately, once it's not all this guerrilla filmmaking, me, myself, and only I, I'll fall into it, and it's my performance zone, just like Robin Williams had one. In my case, I'm not trying to give you jokes, not so much about the laughter. That will make you laugh. It's about the light bulbs. You gotta understand this world. We gotta fix it. We are the generation of adults who either save our species from self-extincting in 30 years, or we are betraying our ancestors. What What for? Consumerism? Experiencism. Being in place on the planet, enjoying life. Being in Monterey Bay. Probably the worst panorama in cinematography history. What? Zanzi's needing water because she's having a full-blown infection, so she's over drinking and we're over peeing, and I couldn't leave the car because I was so depleted from 3 days of COVID, food poisoning, chemical poisoning, vomiting. Trifecta. I haven't been sick, humanity, since 2009. This is what being forced to be around y'all does to a human. It's true. Communicable disease. And you're a hermit. You're well. Lived experience proved that. Yeah, but if this, I don't know if it's COVID. I don't have any actual breathing problems, congestion. The hoarseness has started up, but then I haven't had anyone to talk to, so I might have been hoarse for any number of days. Don't have the data. That's my life. That's how things got so bad. There was no one around, so I didn't get the data. Things were changing. If you don't need to talk, nobody knows whether you're hoarse. The intertwined complexities of a serious performance level. And also just a little bit of just rambling on, tie it up for the next stage. This is what the comedians really like. Those odd, real tiny places where you could just get in it. Just be like, I know I can say anything. Once I get them to a certain level of, this is profound. For them, that's funny. Once you're laughing for laughing's sake, they can throw anything at you. They can really see. And so my work is teaching you about the altered state of profundity. All right. Thank you, Marty, for the intervention on Sunday. It's your Picasso sketch 1 versus custom NFT harmony.